Module Overview. Grids, baselines, and alignment are the architectural backbone of great typographic design. While typefaces communicate tone and emotion, structure provides the necessary order and rhythm. In this module, we explore the geometry and invisible frameworks that allow text to be read comfortably, appear professionally crafted, and feel visually harmonious. Whether designing for print layouts, digital interfaces, or motion graphics, a deep understanding of typographic structure ensures balance, consistency, and visual flow. Without this, even the most beautiful fonts appear chaotic or amateurish. This module goes beyond surface-level understanding to uncover the invisible grid systems that guide the eye, the baselines that create rhythm, and the alignment principles that enhance readability and hierarchy. 1. What is a grid in typography? A grid is a framework of vertical and horizontal lines that help designers organize content. Grids are not always visible, but they define structure, spacing, margins, and positioning. Types of grids: manuscript grid, single column, ideal for books and essays; column grid, multi-column, common in magazines and websites; modular grid, rows and columns intersect to form blocks; hierarchical grid, flexible for asymmetrical and organic designs. Grids help maintain consistency, align images and text proportionally, create natural rhythm, establish visual hierarchy. 1. What is a grid in typography? A grid is a framework of vertical and horizontal lines that help designers organize content. Grids are not always visible, but they define structure, spacing, margins, and positioning. Types of grids: manuscript grid, single column, ideal for books and essays; column grid, multi-column, common in magazines and websites; modular grid, rows and columns intersect to form blocks; hierarchical grid, flexible for asymmetrical and organic designs. Grids help maintain consistency, align images and text proportionally, create natural rhythm, establish visual hierarchy. 2. The role of baselines. A baseline is the invisible line upon which text rests. It's the anchor for all letter forms. Why is the baseline important? It ensures typographic rhythm and legibility. It allows multi-line text to feel orderly. It helps align elements across columns and rows. Baseline grid, a consistent horizontal grid that lines up across text boxes, columns, and sections to maintain rhythm in long-form text and editorial design. Tip: always align paragraph text to a baseline grid in print or editorial design for professional aesthetics. 3. Alignment in typography. Alignment defines how text relates to its space and surrounding content. There are 4 primary alignment types: left-aligned, ragged right, most readable for left-to-right languages; right-aligned, ragged left, often used for contrast or sidebar elements; centered, used sparingly for impact, titles, or short text; justified, aligns both left and right edges, used in newspapers and books. Principles of strong alignment: consistency across all blocks of text, visual balance between white space and text harmony between headings, body text, and images. Poor alignment leads to disjointed layouts, reader confusion, and a sense of disorder. 4. How grids, baselines, and alignment work together. Think of these 3 as part of a triangular design system. 1. Element 2. Roll grid organizes space horizontally and vertically. Baseline organizes text rhythm and vertical alignment. Alignment directs reader flow and visual consistency. A properly structured typographic design will align every text element to a grid, maintain consistent spacing from one baseline to the next, use a clear alignment strategy, left, center, justified, etc. In UI/UX design, Grid systems allow for responsive layouts that adapt across screen sizes while maintaining structure. 5. Practical applications. Print media magazine layouts with multiple columns, brochure designs with image-text balance, posters with structured hierarchy, digital design websites with responsive column grids, apps using 8-point/4-point grids for consistency, dashboards aligning KPIs and labels neatly, motion graphics grids used to animate text into aligned positions, baseline rhythm for kinetic typography animations. 6. Tools and techniques. Adobe InDesign, best for baseline grids and modular layouts. Figma/Adobe X, DUI/UX alignment and auto layout tools. Illustrator, for grid-based vector designs, grids and guides plugin. Photoshop, helps with visual consistency. Common grid units, 8 pixels or 10-point base spacing system. Modular spacing ratios, 1 to 2, 1 to 1.5. Consistent gutter and margin widths. 7. Common mistakes to avoid mixing grid systems within the same layout. Ignoring baselines, especially for body text, over-justifying text, leading to rivers of white space. Misaligned margins or inconsistent column spacing. Center aligning long paragraphs, affects legibility. 8. Real-world examples. New York Times uses strict justified column grid layouts. Apple's website uses clean modular and baseline alignment for clarity. Modern editorial brands like Kinfolk and Monocle rely heavily on minimalist grid structures for elegance.